If you've been thinking about making proper cafe-style froth milk at home, stick around because today I'm breaking down the 7 best electric milk frothers you can get right now, for both hot and cold foam. All of these are available in Europe with the links down in the description so you can check them out straight away. Let's get into it. First up is the Dreo Barista Maker DRKMF002, the compact version of the Dreo range, and honestly, it punches well above its weight. It takes up half the counter space of its bigger sibling and costs considerably less, but don't let that fool you, the results are seriously impressive. It has an anti-burn impeller built right in, which means milk doesn't stick to the bottom and cleaning takes seconds. You get modes for dairy, plant-based milks, and cold foam, so it pretty much covers everything. Picture this. You wake up running late, pour in some oat milk, press the button, and in under 2 minutes you've got silky microfoam ready to pour straight over your pod coffee for a proper flat white. No fuss whatsoever. There's also a handy flash indicator when 30 seconds remain, so you can time your espresso pull perfectly. The only thing is that the jug and base are one integrated unit, so you lift the whole thing to pour, and if you're into precise latte art, you'll want to decant into a separate pitcher. But for quality microfoam without any hassle, this is phenomenal value. One thing worth knowing, the magnetic tips are smaller than the original Dreos and aren't interchangeable, so keep them somewhere safe because they're tiny and easy to lose in a drawer. Now, if you're after something more budget-friendly that simply gets the job done, the Simple Taste 4-in-1 240ml model is the reliable classic. It uses a spinning whisk inside a non-stick chamber, and while that sounds basic, the results are genuinely surprising. You get dense hot foam, light hot foam, cold foam, and a heated stirring mode. Here's something most people don't realize. That cold foam function is a luxury that even espresso machines costing a fortune don't always include. In summer, you can top an iced latte or cold brew with it and feel like you're in a specialty coffee shop. It's incredibly fast and so quiet you can use it at 6 in the morning without waking anyone up. The base electronics are built into the jug, so it can't go in the dishwasher or be submerged. You'll need to hand wash with a soft sponge and avoid metal spoons to protect the non-stick coating. But treat it well and it lasts ages, and the value for money is outstanding. And now things get really interesting because the Maestri House 12-in-1 600ml model is in a completely different league. It uses magnetic induction heating, comes with a 304 stainless steel jug that's fully detachable and dishwasher safe, and has a digital touch panel where you can see the temperature in real time. You can adjust temperature and foam density independently, so if you like your milk at 50 degrees and your partner prefers 70, you each program your own settings with no arguments. It also has a memory function that saves your last configuration even after you switch it off, which is brilliant for rushed mornings. It's fantastic for larger households or making hot chocolate for several people at once, since the 400ml heating capacity goes a long way. The spout geometry isn't ideal for latte art though. The foam tends to separate from the liquid when you pour, so you get thin milk first and then a block of foam. If what you want is perfectly frothed milk with full temperature control without worrying about pouring patterns, it's spectacular. The lid expands slightly with heat and can be a bit tricky to remove, but you get used to it quickly. What if design and visual spectacle are your thing? Then have a look at the Morpilot 4-in-1 with its fully transparent borosilicate glass jug. Watching the milk transform into a spinning vortex of foam is almost mesmerizing, and when you have guests over, it becomes part of the whole experience. Imagine making cappuccinos on a Sunday morning while your friends watch the foam rise through the glass. Borosilicate is completely inert. It doesn't absorb odors or flavors, so if you use expensive specialty coffee beans, the flavor purity is guaranteed. It's compact, produces dense foam in under 2 minutes, and comes with a special brush for cleaning the inside edges. It's designed primarily for regular dairy milk or plant milks with standard viscosity. With very thick alternatives like Barista Edition oat milk, the magnetic motor can lose its coupling and the whisk stops spinning. If you stick to dairy or lighter plant milks, it's a gorgeous and eye-catching option. Just remember to always use the handle because the glass gets quite hot. Right, now here's the one I consider the king of this entire list. The Dreo Barista Maker DRKMF001. This is the big brother of the one we looked at earlier, and it was built specifically for making latte art at home. Detachable jug with a professional pouring spout, a digital screen with over 30 foam options, and here's the real game changer: dedicated algorithms for each milk type. You select oat, soy, almond, coconut, or dairy, and the machine automatically adjusts speed, torque, and heating curve to extract the best possible texture from that specific liquid. This is a total revelation if you're vegan or lactose intolerant, because plant milks tend to curdle or split when heated in standard frothers, and the Dreo handles it brilliantly. It reaches 70 degrees, more than enough to keep your coffee hot even in thick ceramic mugs. Compared directly to the Maestri House, the Dreo wins clearly on pouring control and microfoam texture for latte art. The only thing is that so many options can feel a bit overwhelming at first if you just want to press one button and go, but once you find your favorite setting, it's pure magic. One tip: pour the milk immediately after the cycle finishes, because if you let it sit for a few seconds, it tends to stiffen up slightly. We shift to a completely different profile with the Jada GCL 5501, a brand very well established in the Spanish market that prioritizes durability and safety above everything else. Stainless steel construction with a non-stick interior free from PFOA, BPA, and asbestos, which is a genuinely important point if you care about what comes into contact with your hot food and drinks. 3 straightforward functions: hot foam, cold foam, and simple heating. The cordless base rotates 360 degrees so you can lift and pour from any angle. It's simple, robust, and does its job without any frills. Ideal for anyone who wants something reliable to add foam to their filter coffee or warm up milk for the little ones without any fuss. If you're after advanced temperature controls or foam density settings, other models on this list will suit you better. But if you value certified materials and an appliance that handles daily use without complaint, the Jada is your safe bet. And we finish with the Simple Taste 4-in-1 500ml model, the evolution of the smaller unit we saw earlier with some significant upgrades. The jug is fully detachable, made from 304 stainless steel with no Teflon or coatings that degrade over time, and it goes straight in the dishwasher. That alone is a revolution if you've been hand washing with the constant worry of getting water into the electronics. It heats up to half a liter in one go, perfect for families or if you're making several cups back to back in the morning. It maintains the temperature at 65 degrees plus or minus 5, which is the sweet spot for preserving the natural sweetness of the milk. Compared to the smaller Simple Taste, there's no coating to deteriorate here, the stainless steel lasts years without losing performance, and over time that really adds up in savings. If you need capacity for multiple servings and worry-free cleaning, this model is unbeatable. So let me wrap it up for you. If you want real latte art at home and you use plant milks, the Dreo 001 is the definitive choice. If you need capacity for the whole family and dishwasher convenience, the Simple Taste 500ml is your best bet. For small spaces with surprisingly good microfoam, the Dreo Air 002 is perfect. If you want something basic that works brilliantly for very little, the Simple Taste 240ml more than delivers. For design lovers who stick to dairy, the Morpilot glass frother is beautiful. Full temperature control with a digital display, go with the Maestri House 12-in-1. And for material safety and pure simplicity, the Jada won't let you down. All the links are in the description. If this helped, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.